Yeah. Turn the mic up. Money on perfection. Let's talk about it.
Yeah. This is get it off your chest. Say it with your chest. No filter, no stress. We address what's next. Hip hop culture, news, what's fresh. If it's heavy on your heart, better get it off your chest. Get it off your chest. Go ahead, confess. Real talk only, we don't deal with the mess. From the streets to the net, we connect and dissect. Munya and perfection, now the convo in effect. Mic check, 1, 2, breaking news in the booth. From the culture to the chaos, we delivering the truth. If it's trending, we bending the timeline in two. Urban legends, new tension, yeah, we covering that too. From rap beef, threads to the headlines. Industry moves, we decode the fine lines. What's viral, what's worth your time? We bring perspective to the noise online. No sugarcoat takes, no politically pressed. If it's weighing on your mind, better say it with your chest. Laugh a little, think a little, might debate a little bit. But it's all love, we just speaking how we live. When you're in the building with the fire perspective. Perfection on the mic, yeah, the name is vected. Balance in the convo, energy collective. Every episode strong, every topic effective. This is get it off, say it with your chest. No filter, no stress, we address what's next. Hip hop culture, news, what's fresh. If it's heavy on your heart, better get it off your chest. Get it off your chest, go ahead, confess. Real talk only, we don't deal with the mess. From the streets to the net, we connect and dissect. Munya and perfection, now the combo in effect.
Yeah. Turn the mic up. Money on perfection. Let's talk about it.
Yeah. This is get it off your chest. Say it with your chest. No filter, no stress. We address what's next. Hip hop culture, news, what's fresh. If it's heavy on your heart, better get it off your chest. Get it off your chest. Go ahead, confess. Real talk only, we don't deal with the mess. From the streets to the net, we connect and dissect. Munya and perfection, now the convo in effect. Mic check, 1, 2, breaking news in the booth. From the culture to the chaos, we delivering the truth. If it's trending, we bending the timeline in two. Urban legends, new tension, yeah, we covering that too. From rap beef, threads to the headlines. Industry moves, we decode the fine lines. What's viral, what's worth your
What's the word, y'all? It's your girl, she's perfection. And I'm here with my main man, Mayan Sig. Mayan, what's good?
What's going on, y'all? What's going on, perfection?
Yes.
We back up in this thing like we never left.
Like we never left.
Y'all missed us?
I missed them. I ain't gonna lie. I missed y'all. And I know that we took a week off and we've been gone and missing it, MIA and all of that. But we are back now. And we're going to be consistent every week, okay? We ain't going to go missing on y'all no more, okay?
Right.
Because that week off, although we needed it, I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, we needed that.
We needed that week off because we have been going hard for the last 30 weeks straight.
Yeah, for sure.
We've been going hard for the last 30 weeks straight. We needed that week off to just regather ourselves, enjoy family time, time out of town, take some trips. We needed that break, but we back, and we are here to bring y'all the good topics.
The smoke.
The smoke, like we always do, and the good topics.
Yeah.
Okay? But before we get into any of that, we got some changes coming up. So we are definitely going to be changing the dynamics of the podcast.
Right.
We may be changing the name again. And we might be changing the way we flow things, little topics and what we talk about, just to keep y'all engaged and interested.
Right.
Okay.
And y'all got to chime in if there's anything in particular that y'all like us to talk about. Absolutely. Anything that you kind of enjoy, put it in the chat so we can take it into consideration because we're gonna take it into consideration because we do this for y'all.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Every week. every week. Every week.
That part.
But before we get into any of that, Mayan, please tell me how your last 2 weeks have been. Not 1 week, but how have your last 2 weeks been?
Man, I don't even know where to start. It's been good and bad. You know what I'm saying? A
Ooh,
mixture of both.
always.
It's been good and bad. You know what I'm saying? I've been out here trying to get some money. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get me some money, you know, because them bills don't be stopping. Trying to get me paid. And, you know, I lost a good friend. I lost a good friend of mine. You know, RIP to my friend. Family good. But other than that, I feel blessed. I feel how you been, because I know you been outside. You been outside.
I have been. Now, man, my young just called me out on that. She been
now,
outside.
you said it last time.
I have. You know, I let everybody know I was going on a little trip.
You
know,
did.
taking some time to myself. And yes, I have been outside. Much needed outside time because it's podcast work, kids, first, podcast work. So it's just been really like, my last 6 months has been just focused. I've been locked in. So I needed that outside time.
Right.
And let me tell y'all, child, I went to Houston. And I know everybody been hearing about this Houston rodeo, Houston spring break. Everybody been hearing about that. But yes, I did go. I went my grown ass to Houston because I wanted to go to the rodeo.
Right.
Okay, I ain't go for spring break because there was a lot of YNs and YBs there. A lot of young kids there for spring break, but I specifically went for the rodeo, and I had an amazing time. I must say it was really, really fun. Bottles and VIPs and people and, you know, dressing good. You know, and if y'all go look at my Instagram, y'all be able to see how much fun I had. But Houston was a blast. I came back home, and I got straight back to it.
I want to ask you something. So you said, what did you enjoy the most? Because you say bottles and VIPs and all of that. Because from my understanding, they probably had I think they said they had over 3 million people out there showed up. So it was a gang of people.
Yes. Are you kidding me? I had people that I knew waited in line for 3 to 4 hours to get in one club. Now, I bought advance tickets to go see G Herbo. We all know. So I bought advance tickets to go see G Herbo. When I seen the line, I said, fuck him and his ticket and his $40. Okay? You know, fuck him, fuck all this shit. I'm not going to go see nobody. I'm not buying no more advance tickets because it was just way too many people there. It was so many people there to where it was impossible to make a line, you know? Like, we were pulling up to clubs and it was just people flooded in the streets, blocking traffic. It was exactly what y'all heard it was. I
saw gas stations full of people
having
a party outside the gas station.
Yes, we rode past the gas station, and you got bitches on the cots twerking, and you got niggas shooting dice. It was just a crazy time. So everything you seen on the internet that they showed, that's how it was in real time, because we was out in it, and it was crazy. Everything was packed. You know, all of the popular clubs was packed. People was getting gypped out of their money. Band sections still having to pay at the door. It was just crazy. But of course, me being me, I didn't have to worry about any of that. Everything was smooth sailing. Shout out to my people, my Chicago people who took care of me and the girls while we were there.
Right.
It was a really good time. Shout out to my cousin, you know, for saying, hey, you know, these are my people that's gonna take care of y'all. So we got taken care of, really, really nice. I appreciate that. And I had an amazing time, I must say.
Good.
And I
look
want to
like
do
you
a
had
little
a
more.
good time.
I ain't done turning up, bitch. I need a little bit more turn up. I'm not ready to lock back in yet. The fun was funning. And
I don't know how you do that. I can't do people like that. Too many people. But again, I'm gonna go back to
I didn't have to deal with that though, Mayan.
Yeah.
Like there was I've known people that was waiting in the line for 4 hours. I was not gonna do that because I'm not that type of person.
Oh,
so
you VIP out here, huh? VVIP.
I'm not going nowhere if I'm not.
Right.
You know, I won't go nowhere if I'm not. I'm not waiting in no line for no 3-4 hours. I'm just not doing that. It's not that serious to me.
So,
but I was taken care of. I didn't have to wait in no lines. Everything for me was already laid out there.
So I understand that. So my question is, what do you enjoy the most? I said, because you said it was from you like bottles being in the section. What you like the most?
I've done that for a very long time. But what I enjoyed the most was just being with my people, being with my sister, being with my people back from the crib, of course. I enjoyed just having some time just to only worry about me, you know.
Right.
Just that was me time for me. You know, I didn't have to wake up as early as I usually do. I only had to feed myself. I only had to bathe myself and clothe myself. It was just really just for me. You know, my kids was out well taken care of. They flew out of town, of course, to make sure they were straight always. And it was just a me trip. You know, I did what I wanted to do when I wanted to do it, and that felt good.
You feel refreshed
I
after
feel
that?
very. Oh yes. Oh yes. And when I got back home, I instantly got back to it. I got back to work. I got back to taking care of everything I needed to take care of, and everything went smooth. So I needed that break. That break was needed.
Yeah.
Okay.
And of course, you back on the podcast.
Duh. Duh. I'm right back here.
Right.
Like I never left, and I missed it. You know, I missed it, and
You know, I ain't gonna lie, I missed it
This
too.
is us.
I miss y'all.
yes.
You know what I'm saying? I missed
We miss
everybody.
y'all.
So we
miss
back
y'all.
in this thing like we never left.
Absolutely,
But
Mayan.
let's
Take
get this
us-
thing cracking.
Come
though.
on, Mayan, take
Let's
us
get it
into
cracking.
something. What's going on, Mayan? What's
Listen.
first?
Okay, so the first topic we're gonna talk about is the Druski thing.
Oh yeah,
Right?
Druski again.
Druski again.
Druski, you
Because
are
it's
making
all up
making
on the
your way.
internet.
He's making his way in our topics.
Yeah,
okay?
it's the skit. I think everybody done seen
Another
the
one.
skit. Y'all got the video?
He did the conservative
the-
thing about the white women in politics.
Yeah, apologies.
And he
Let's
did a
see the
skit.
video.
So let's see what the people who are saying about Druski and his skits. Get on your feet, boy!
We're praying for all the soldiers and troops.
That's great that you're praying, but
How about all the kids that died when the USA hit the towers?
It broke my heart. That is the
He is crazy.
Conservatives, we aren't offended by the Druski skit, are we? I thought the liberals were offended by everything.
Druski is the GOAT. I don't see how anybody could be offended or upset by a Druski skit when he's literally almost verbatim repeating the people he's mocking.
Yeah. So I'm
Right.
gonna knock it because I love Druski and I love what he's doing. You know, he's making his own lane.
Right.
He's making his way through social media, through comedy, and what he's doing.
Mm-hmm.
But one thing that I have to touch on, and that I don't kind of completely agree with, is his specific target. Now, I personally don't like him specifically targeting a widow. You know, Candace Owens came out with some stuff. Everybody came out with some stuff about her. But at the end of the day, she's still a widow. She lost a husband, and her children lost a father. So I do not like that he's targeting her for no reason. However, I support Druski because he's a comedian and it's funny, and you know that it is exactly how they be. But I am not with him targeting specifically a widow. You know, specifically Erika, Kirk, and just I guess the message behind it is okay, but the fact that it's personable to one individual, that's not okay for me. You know what I mean? And this lady just lost her husband. You know, her kids are mourning. She has kids with this man who is, who's been publicly assassinated. And I just, me, I'm kind of sensitive. I'm kind of sensitive in that area, knowing that he specifically wanted to act as if he was her. Now, if he was just being general with the whole situation, like, okay, this is how everybody is, and did not get his costume to look like her, then it would have been fine. He could have had a costume that looked like white chicks, and it would have been fine. But the fact that you're specifically targeting Erika Kirk lets me know that things can get wicked. It's a wicked world. I hate, as a widow, I hate that she has to go through that, and people making fun of her husband's death and then making fun of her what she's doing afterwards. I really do hate that it was specifically toward her. But he's a comedian. He's funny. It's all jokes and laughs. I just think that he would have I think it would have been better if he would have made it just like a little bit more generalized. Like, okay, this is how all the people are. But he specifically targeted her, and I'm not with that. I don't agree with you just targeting one individual woman.
Right.
Who just lost a husband. So I'm not with that.
I mean, I understand where you're coming from. Me, I beg to differ. I feel like that's satire, right? I feel like comedy is. I feel like everything is fair game when it comes to comedy.
Mm-hmm. Possibly.
I feel like anything in the realm of comedy, anything can be spoken about, anything can be talked about. There's no holds barred. Did like comedy. So I feel like that was fair game. That was funny, and it's only comedy. You know what I'm saying?
Even if it was fair game, like, do you like? I mean, this lady has not been talked about in weeks, let alone probably months. So is it fair that he brought her back up, a grieving widow, that he brought her back up months after she has not been even spoken about? This lady has not been bothered in months, and he had it on his heart, okay? Because this was on his heart to go and attack this woman months after things have calmed down for her, right when she's probably getting peace with the death of her husband, and right when she's finally feeling at ease. He specifically targeted her to bring her back up. And me being a spiritual person, probably wasn't him. It's just how the devil works. But to see that she was the specific target, it was a little disturbing to me. However, if speaking generally, if it was like even if it was like even if it was about Hillary Clinton and all of the other conservative women, it would have been okay. But to target a grieving woman, it's to me it's disturbing to me, honestly. Because who was even thinking about her? Nobody was thinking about that woman. But how did he think about her all these months later?
See, that's the thing. It don't matter, because I feel like in life there's a comedic side to everything. It's like you could talk about your auntie or your uncle who died. You lost like years ago, or somebody. You could find a comedic side to everything, at least in the realm of comedy. If it was politics, then it's different. But this is like a comedic side to everything, and we can laugh about it. It don't mean like we're not celebrating the death of her husband or what she going through.
Which everybody did. Everybody did celebrate the death of her husband.
But that's a different conversation.
It made her process even harder. It was even harder. Her grieving process was even harder because people were celebrating the death of her husband. But go ahead.
So when you say that, that's a whole nother conversation. That's a different conversation. But if we speak in the realm of comedy, that's just comedy. That just everything is fair game. It's like anybody can get it.
Yeah.
That's how I feel about comedy. It's like, what I'm saying? It's jokes.
Yeah.
That's what they supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel about that. It's whatever's light work.
I get the fair game. Nobody's off limits. However, she has not been talked about for a while.
Don't matter.
We gotta admit
what that I'm agreeing with you, but what that mean? That don't mean nothing.
Nobody had been thinking about this lady. He randomly brought her back up.
That's what make it a good skit. That's why everybody talking about it, and I'm sure that what he was looking for, because comedy has different. He probably doing it for the shock value, for whatever it is he did it for, and it's some people mentions because that's what he do. So
and then not only that, I seen a clip of him, of course, talking about the church.
Right.
And her religious beliefs. I seen him mocking her religious beliefs. And considering that he did another skit, talking about religion, which we talked about that on another episode, but considering that he did another skit talking about religion in the church, and then went on to this skit and included religion, to mock religion again, which the same religion, Christianity, of course. It was kind of odd to me. It was ironic to me, actually, because not only was the Erika Kirk, bringing up Erika Kirk was random, but now you are extending it to mock the Christianity thing as well. So now it's like maybe it's beyond what we see, and it's not Erika Kirk. Maybe it's a religious thing. Maybe the target is Christianity, because he had a whole nother skit mocking Christianity. And okay, some people can let it slide because that's how it be sometimes with the church. But him bringing in a new skit and still mocking Christianity, that was complete blasphemy.
But-
For me, it was,
I get where you're coming from. For me, I think everything is broken down to different factions. When we talking about comedy, that's art. Art ain't got no boundaries. If you're an artist and you painting, you're gonna paint what you see, and you're gonna give the people how you see it. You know what I'm saying? And that what the boy doing. It's just comedic. Whatever you pick on, the fact that you say it's random is actually what make it beautiful. It's random as hell because some people would argue it's not random. Well, who cares? It's art.
And that's
it's supposed and art is a reflection of what's going on in real life.
And
so
that's the random aspect of it. But if you see his patterns, like the pattern that I'm noticing is that what he's doing, okay, he mocked the church. That was funny. That was cool. Now he's still mocking the religious aspect of even Erika Kirk. To me, that's a pattern. That's
pattern to some, artistic to some.
That's fine. But can we steer away from mocking religion, or let's mock another religion, gang? Why you can't mock Allah Akbar?
Nobody's stopping it from doing
religion?
Muslim.
What is Islam?
Yeah.
Islam, Muslim, Israel.
You say Islam.
I don't know what it is.
Say Islam.
However, okay. So why you can't mock that religion?
He can. I'm gonna have the same attitude.
Well, can we get him to do that then?
He probably not familiar with that.
Let us get him to do that.
And guess what?
Let us get him to mock Buddhism.
Right. He could.
If you're gonna keep mocking a religion, why don't you mock Buddhism?
Bottom line is, whatever art you are involved in, if he do Buddhism or whatever, somebody from that faction, they're gonna mock him, and they're gonna not mock him. They're gonna criticize him, and it's gonna be cool because that's art.
And he may get canceled if he mock Islam or Muslim or Buddhism. If he mock those and make jokes about those religions, because
you can't be great if you fear being canceled.
Okay, well, so let's see him, Druski.
You can't.
Come here, big boy. Come here, big boy. Won't you? Can you mock the Muslim religion next, please? Thank you. Can you mock that? Can you mock the Hinduism? Is that one? I don't know. But that's where, the confusion come in with me. Like, okay, the consistent mocking of Christianity, it's like, okay, cool. It's like it seems targeted. It seems pushed. It seems pushed.
And I ain't mad at you for being mad at him because
I'm not mad at him at all.
But you
More
have
power to the people. He's a black man and he's making his way.
You have.
I'm not mad at him at all.
Okay.
All I'm saying is, if you're gonna do it religious, if you're gonna come for the religion part of it, and you don't want to make it seem like it's only Christianity, come for all of the religions in. So your next skit, I want to see a Muslim. I want to see you mocking the Muslims praying on their knees to Akbar.
I saw.
I want to see.
Have you
and
watched?
how they be on their knees on the rugs in the middle of the parking lot.
He did a lot of skits. I saw him.
Seen that.
I done saw him mocking everybody. I saw a skit when he was being an African scammer, and he had on the Muslim fit. The whole outfit with some fake gold, and he was scamming everybody. I done seen him doing all kinds of skits, so maybe he gonna work his way around doing that if it makes sense. You know what I'm saying? But it's art.
But I'm not.
He don't have to.
I'm not speaking against Druski and his art. I respect his art. I respect everybody's art. I'm an artist myself, and I do my own art. You know what I mean? So I respect the art, but don't make a religion, Christianity specifically, a target. Don't target Christianity, because then that's where, where I'm not defensive, but I'm still going to have to, speak what I believe, obviously. But I'm not mad at him. I'm not upset with him. I'm just saying, if you're going to mock Christianity, mock the other religions too. If you ain't being pushed to mock Christianity like everybody else. Everybody else is, get pushed to mock Christianity. So if you ain't being pushed to mock Christianity, mock the rest of them too, nigga.
All right then. Anyway, what's the comment section saying? We got anybody in the comment section? We got people up in there.
I don't believe he was mocking religion, but making light of the way black pastors and conservative white women be carrying on. And that's true.
That's what I thought too.
And I'm not against that. You know,
Right.
like okay, if you say conservative white women carrying on, that's fine. But why did he specifically make it to Erika Kirk? Why did he? It wasn't white women in general. He made it seem like it was white women in general, but it wasn't white women in general. It was Erika Kirk. It wasn't white women in general. If that's the case, he would have made a skit with a fucking Hillary Clinton face.
Bro.
He got his face molded in costumes to be Erika Kirk.
Good.
She's not the face for white conservative women. She's not the face. She doesn't advocate for white conservative women.
Right.
Do for Hillary Clinton. Make a Hillary Clinton face. I would like to see a Hillary Clinton face. Make fun of her ass. Somebody who's not grieving the death of their husband.
Art is supposed to be provocative. And I feel like bro did a good job.
No, it doesn't.
Bro did a good job. Art is supposed to. What are you talking about? Art is supposed to be provocative.
That's
incorrect. And he did a good job because guess what? He got people talking about it, and you could talk about it from an aspect that you believe in. It could be comedic. You could talk about it from a political point of view. You could talk about it from an economic point of view. You could talk about it from however, whatever. You know, like you saying, like next time you want to see a Hillary Clinton clip. You want to see a Muslim clip. You want maybe he gonna do that, maybe he not. But at least it's in the mentions. Just like when somebody write an article and they put it up on social media, on a newspaper, or whatever it is get people talking about it. So he did a good job. It's artistic. It's like a painting. It's like a statue of, I don't know, goddamn Cicero Rhodes or I don't know whoever, Franklin. Or whatever. You dig what I'm saying? That's what it is. It's art. It's supposed to be provocative.
Art
I feel like
is
I might
not
have heard
supposed to be provocative, okay? Let me
You
tell
don't know
you
what you're
something.
talking about.
Let me tell you something. If you are doing art in any form, music, painting, poetry, if you're doing art in any form, it is not supposed to be provocative.
What?
Okay? So if you believe that your art's supposed to be provocative, you have conformed to every other. That's what makes you average. Okay?
Whoa.
Art does not have to be provocative. Let me
Look,
tell you something.
look,
If
let me-
you can do art and do good art that's not provocative, like everybody else think that they're supposed to do, then that makes you a good fucking artist.
Let me give you an example.
Artist is not
Let me-
supposed to
let-
be provocative.
let me give you an
There's
example.
no example you can give me. I'm an artist. I do things in plenty of forms, and I try my hardest not to be provocative because art does not have to be provocative, honey. It don't.
Yo,
Art don't
look,
have to be provocative.
what? Remember when Marvin Gaye said what going on?
I don't give a damn what Marvin Gaye ass said.
That
Shit.
is provocative.
No.
Remember
that's
when
not.
R. Kelly made? Look, art
I need
is
my artist. Where's my artist? Tap in.
Of course, music is the most provocative of
It
all.
doesn't matter. But some people can make music that's not provocative and still be great artists and
You
still
don't
be
have-
number one artists.
The ones that broke barriers and the ones that become something are the ones that make provocative shit.
Have you ever heard a Kirk Franklin provocative song? What song have Kirk Franklin ever made that was provocative, brother? Please tell me.
And he broke barriers?
He's broke barriers, of course.
What barriers? Name
Plenty.
one. Name one.
Pull it up. He's broke barriers.
What
Now, he
barrier?
dibbles and dabbles in the world and in his religion. However, he has never made a provocative song
What
about
barrier?
sex or anything provocative.
Right, safe. He makes safe music. And I ain't got no look, I don't have nothing wrong with the type of music that Kirk Franklin make. I love Kirk. But listen here.
But he's a great artist.
He is a great artist.
And he's never made provocative music.
He ain't never made provocative. But
My point exactly.
Okay, but what I'm saying, what has Kirk Franklin music made that has moved the needle as far as society? What has made real change to us? Like when Kirk made this music, this is a cultural shift.
I'm finna tell you.
And the shit that happened.
I'm finna tell you.
I'm listening.
When a motherfucker going through a hard time or lost a motherfucker.
Don't
in
tell me
death,
about no hard
or-
time.
No. When a motherfucker lost a motherfucker in death or when you at a funeral, everybody knows. I don't care who you are. Everybody knows at least one Kirk Franklin song. Tell me I'm wrong.
You're not wrong.
You don't know.
That don't mean nothing.
You know at least one Kirk Franklin song.
I know more than one, but that's
everybody knows at least one Kirk Franklin song. So don't tell me that he ain't break no barriers.
that don't mean nothing.
They know who that man is.
That don't mean nothing. And we all know. Everybody know. We all know different type of brands. Everybody.
Well, he did make.
What happened?
He did make a song with Glorilla. and I still think it was still a good song. You know, I mean, he mixed in his religion with the whole secular music, provocative. So, okay, maybe that, but I don't think that wasn't a provocative song. So what we just got on the background was he made a song with Glorilla. However, the song he made with Glorilla, let me check these motherfuckers real quick. The song he made with the secular artist Glorilla, it was not a provocative song. Or correct me if I'm wrong.
Right. So here's what I'm saying, and I'm gonna slow it down a little bit for those in the back. When I talk about being provocative, I'm talking about something that make a cultural shift, economic shift, that really change the whole narrative of how people move, how people are perceived, something that brought about real change. That's what I'm talking about. So if you're gonna be making safe music, ain't nothing safe. If you make something that's safe, that's what we supposed to do, some shit that's safe. You dig what I'm saying? Safe is allowed.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't think provocative means unsafe. Provocative means, to me at least,
Bring up the definition of provocative.
And something a little inappropriate.
Mr. Producer gonna bring up the
ages.
definition of provocative, because
It's
I could be
inappropriate for
saying
all
my shit
ages.
wrong.
Yeah, it's provocative is, for me, is causing annoyance, anger, or another strong reaction, especially deliberately.
Exactly. That's what he did. Can you say it again? I want you to read it.
I still think he was targeting
But
himself.
no, hold.
It's not gonna take away from what I
Whoa.
said.
Can you read
Doesn't
that definition
matter.
again? Provocative. Make it big, because I can't see that shit that producer be putting on now. You know, I got glasses and all. I can't see shit.
Won't give a
Read it
damn
again.
what you got. At the end of the
Read it
day,
again.
at the end
Read
of the
it
day, Kirk Franklin ain't never made no provocative song, and he was a damn good artist. So you don't have to make provocative nothing to be a good artist. Clock that, okay? Because I don't know what the hell where he at with it, but
Read that again.
but
What
causing
do provocative mean?
annoyance. Okay, it
What-
says.
Hold
I'm gonna
on.
give it a second.
You trying to let producer, I'm trying to make the people see. Okay, read it again. People can see it.
Causing annoyance, anger, or another strong reaction, especially deliberately.
That's what he did.
Okay.
That's what he did. That's
Okay.
what Druski did right there.
Okay, but you don't have to do that to be a good artist. That's my point. You don't, to be a good artist, you don't have to be provocative.
Safe option never not gonna get you nowhere. You know that.
Prime example, Kirk Franklin, like I said. He never made anything provocative.
Right. Okay. I'm not.
So let us know if y'all agree with the Munyon or if y'all agree with the me, because I know I ain't tripping. I be tweaking, but I ain't tweaking today, okay? Like I said, Druski, keep doing good work, keep making your money, do whatever, but let's hope that you mix a few more other religions.
We're gonna switch
in
it up a
there.
little bit, because I ain't even trying to hear what y'all are saying.
That's fine.
There is a
That's
versus today.
Tonight?
Yeah.
What verses is it?
Tank and Tyrese.
Those
It's going down. It's finna go down right now.
Those are my boys. Ooh.
Yeah.
Take it, Tyrese. Hold on. I gotta go watch this. I'm sorry. I gotta go watch this.
And I like
Tank and
both of them.
Tyrese.
Both brothers make
Tyrese
good
got
music.
it 110%. Sorry. That's
Hey,
baby boy. That's Jody.
hey, nah.
Jody, my Jody.
Hey, yeah.
Jody, my Jody.
Jody, my
Jody,
Jody.
my Jody.
Hey, hold up.
He got
See,
it
that way he
regardless.
lost it right there. Because he got the voice. He could sing.
And he acted.
And he can act.
Tyrese
but
got it.
hey,
Either
don't sleep
way,
on Tank
I can
now.
name like 3 Tank songs that Tank got it. I can name his 3 songs right off my head that Tank got it. But Tyrese is winning his verses. Tyrese got it. Tyrese has the longevity. Tyrese has the talent. Not taking away from what Tank has, but Tyrese has a talent. That is Jody, my Jody.
What?
You know, women
You
have
getting
been in love with
emotional.
Tyrese.
You getting emotionally
I'm not.
attached.
Women have been.
You getting.
Women
You
have
thinking
been in
about
love with
sweet
Tyrese.
lady.
Stop
I'm from
it.
that era.
That's all.
But
Yes.
that's from my era.
That's Tyrese.
That's Tyrese. And I
Tank
know,
wasn't
but
around when Tyrese
Tank
was
wasn't
doing that.
around. He
Singing
was doing
what?
background vocals.
Baby, I deserve.
Nah, that was
for
before
you
that.
to go out and
Yo,
find some love
Tank,
and
don't
die. That's
y'all don't
it.
get that twisted. Tank was doing
That's it.
backing vocals for
I
Aaliyah.
deserve.
Tank was doing backing vocals
We
for.
talking about their own songs. This is a verses. We talking about their own songs. Baby, I deserve. We get that. I Deserve trumped
Man.
Sweet Lady, 110%. I get that. However, Tyrese got them bitches. He got them back to back. Come on now, stop playing. This is Tyrese we talking about. I was just listening to one of his songs. Don't make me go on my damn playlist to figure out what song I was listening to. But I love Tyrese.
What more do you want from me? I ain't going. Hey,
They got
Tyrese,
the verses
I'm sorry.
going on tonight.
Yo, listen,
Shout
I fuck
out-
with both of them now.
I fuck with them both.
Hey,
Oh,
look,
yes.
look, fellas.
Tank a freaky
fellas,
motherfucker. But
hey,
Tyrese, that's
hey, look.
Jody my jelly.
See, that's listen. This here, it's like this. People, I like this verses because people don't make music like that
They
no
don't.
more.
I love
People
I love
don't.
Tyrese.
I'm talking about love making
Tyrese is
music.
Crazy,
What y'all?
but I love crazy niggas, obviously. But
Love making music.
Tyrese, okay, we got some Tyrese losing. No, he's not. Tyrese is losing right now. Oh no, Tank
I
got
told
Jamie
you.
Foxx singing. Okay, so Tank brought out Jamie Foxx. That's not fair.
What you mean that
No,
not
if
fair?
we're gonna talk about record
What
for
you mean
record,
that's not
bro,
fair?
Hell no. If we're gonna talk about record for record, Tyrese got it. And I'm not being biased. I'm just a woman who listens to both of these sexy, luscious men's music. I like both of them. You know what I mean? Both of them set the mood for me. Please don't get it wrong.
It could be
However,
a draw though, because they had
Tyrese
that
got it.
TGT group, right?
That's fine. Tank,
You ain't
yeah,
been
I
trying to-
deserve.
Now,
And
they
I
had that
deserve.
TGT group with
Tank got I
genuine in there.
That's fine. Tank got I Deserve. Tyrese got Sweet Lady. He got so many other
That
songs.
whole
I was just
album is
listening
crazy
to his
from
other
Tyrese.
songs. Tyrese losing right now. Let's read the comments. Tank got Jamie singing right now. That's unfair. We love Jamie. That's unfair. Druski playing a redneck would be Fing Sweet. Okay. I thought the skit was funny. It was
Me
funny,
too.
guys. We need a full movie. It was funny. I don't think it was funny him mocking a specific lady, but it was funny. Fine. Hee hee ha ha. You know, then don't get mad when she go put on a black face. Don't get mad when she go dress up as a fat black man, okay, with afro. Don't get mad when that woman go and do that, okay, because that's what I do. I don't care, white, black, or draw. It don't matter. I'm getting my lick back, okay. Okay, so we got the versus thing going on. I love Tyrese. Shout out to Tyrese. Shout out to Tank.
Yeah, both of them. That's a good versus because both the two dudes is talented as hell. Both of them is talented, and you got a fair point because I just don't be saying stuff just to
Tyrese,
argue with you
that's
because
Jody, my Jody.
Tyrese that dude when he come to that, not his personal life when he come to laying down that music, he that dude. So you know, but I mess with Tank too.
Now they're gonna have me going through my playlist that I listen to.
Nah, we ain't trying
on the regular.
Look, we ain't,
on
hey,
the
look,
regular.
all
I
that.
I keep a Tyrese song. Now, and that's what you get every day when you fucking with me.
Hey.
Okay, Tank came out with that, but that was way after Tyrese's run.
Yeah.
Tyrese had already been in this shit well before Tank. Tank had Maybe I Deserve, and that was probably it after that.
But
I
he
mean,
what?
y'all
He
correct-
his last album that he did
Correct
3
me
years
if I'm wrong.
ago. No,
we
he
not
got
talking,
a
we talking about back in the day.
no, not back in the day. Tank last album was called R&B Money.
Okay. but
Yeah,
that's
and that was a good album.
Okay.
He had all
So-
hits. He got he got
Ooh.
features with Chris Brown and
Ooh,
all that.
Stop playing with me. Ooh, look, I'm in. Ooh, stop playing. I'm Tyrese all day. Team Tyrese. I don't give a fuck what y'all talking about. I want to go there. Okay. What am I gonna do? The women know about what am I gonna do.
What am I gonna do?
And on
Do-do-do. I know
top
about that
of
song.
me, shut the front door. Tyrese got that verses all day long.
But he losing.
He ain't losing shit. On top of me, can y'all please go and listen
On
to?
top of me. I know that.
Stop playing with him.
I like them girls.
I'm a Tyrese. I'm gonna go with Tyrese. I love Tank. Of
Don't
course.
sleep on When We.
Fuck. I know that song.
Don't
That's-
I Deserve?
I deserve that. And tell me one more after that. What's the next one after that? Come on.
He got a whole lot
Give me
more.
one more after that, because those are the only two I know.
Treat Her.
Never heard of it. Never heard of it. When We Fuck, I like that one. And Maybe I Deserve. Maybe I Deserve had us all crying, had all us young girls in our feelings. Tank, you had us in our feelings. But when Jody My Jody popped up on that damn screen with whatever song, with Sweet Lady and Coca-Cola commercials, when Tyrese came out, Tyrese killed it.
It's
And
nostalgic. Yeah, it
Tyrese
is nostalgic.
Won. He's
Look,
gonna win this.
look, there we go.
Please don't
Tank's
go.
top songs.
Yeah.
I can't. Look, we got.
That's it.
Let's say top.
I can tell you whatever song else he got.
When we write
Okay, please don't
2017,
go. I heard
maybe
that.
I deserve.
Okay, let's
Please
go.
don't go was a good one.
Please
2007.
Niggas ain't begging like that no more. So
Well, Keith Sweat is
You know,
still a
so
thing.
nigga- okay,
Slowly,
nope.
next breath.
Nope.
Need you
I
like my
don't know.
next
Nope.
breath. Dirty.
I
You don't know
none of
Dirty?
those. Nope. It stops at please don't go. And
Dirty.
niggas ain't begged the bitch not to go since,
You
since
tripping.
2000.
You
Shit.
tripping, man.
A nigga ain't begged the bitch not to go since 2000. I'm sorry, Tank, but Tyrese, how you stop playing, shorty? Stop playing. How you gonna act like we don't be making love? You know we be tearing it up, breaking. Stop, sweet lady, Sansa. Oh,
Stay shame lately. I like them
cut it
girls.
off. He won.
Wildflower.
Sansa love making. You ain't never heard of that?
I know
Are
that.
you that
These are the
Zodiac
signs.
freak, nigga?
Hey,
Are you that Zodiac freak I've been looking for?
Look, I'm a music historian.
Stop it.
I'll be knowing a
can
year
cut
and
this off.
everything. Don't
this
be playing
is no
about
longer
that.
need to be a debate.
All right,
Tyrese
yeah,
won
we'll
that.
see what the people say.
How you gonna act like we don't be making love? You know we be tearing it up, breaking stuff. Stop playing with that man. Yeah, he know what he doing. Tyrese won that all the way.
Now look, them comments say he losing because Tank is singing all the songs he wrote.
I don't know what that means. We not watching it.
Tank is singing all the because Tank wrote a lot of songs for other people.
Oh, so
Right.
Tank's a writer.
Mhm.
So that's not fair. Oh no, Tank's a writer. So he wrote for Jamie Foxx. That's not fair. Tyrese won. Baby, you won. You won a win in my
Man,
eyes.
well, y'all call us on
When that man said,
469-796-6719.
act
Y'all
like
give us a
we
call.
Don't be
Y'all
making
hold up. Let me tell the
love.
people the
You
number.
know
Y'all
we
be-
be tearing
hold
it
up.
up, breaking stuff that ghetto love.
Hold up.
When he
Once
said
y'all
that, he
call
won
us up on
automatically.
469-796-6719. Tell us what y'all think about these topics that we're talking
Tyrese
about.
won.
Because I know I ain't sitting here
I'm
talking
not
crazy.
reading no
now.
more comments that say Tyrese losing because he not. If y'all don't know how you gonna act like that, then you ain't my age. Your ass is a YN or a YB, and we don't relate. I don't relate because Tyrese won that shit, and I'm not taking away from Tank because I love Tank.
I like
motherfucker.
both
Tank can get it. I love
dudes is
Tank.
talented.
I love Tank. However, Tyrese got a run. Let's not act like Tyrese Tyrese was in a Coca-Cola commercial. Tank wasn't in no motherfucking Coca-Cola commercial.
I don't mean nothing.
Do you remember seeing this nigga in any commercial?
You don't mean nothing.
He wasn't in no commercial.
That don't mean
Tyrese
nothing.
was in a Coca-Cola commercial on a train with the motherfucking headphones on back in the 90s. So therefore, Tyrese, you're a winner, baby. You won this one. And Tyrese know. He know. He cocky enough to know. He know. Anyways,
Anyway, shout outs to them brothers, man. Both of them
Yes.
can sing,
Yes.
and I know that they
Now I gotta
don't
leave
mean.
and go listen to all my old R&B. Get me in the mood and shit.
Talk about the next topic, man, before you start talking all that.
Okay.
Come on. What the next topic?
The next topic is Munyon wanted
Right.
us to know, okay, that these bitches be wrong and bogus as hell for flying out, not upping up the pussy. Okay? Because when
Right.
these niggas bang y'all flights, ladies, okay?
Mm-hmm.
When these men bang y'all flights, they want some pussy. So don't go and get on no plane and go fly to this nigga if you ain't finna get no pussy away. And this was Munyon's topic, and Munyon wanted to talk about this. And we got a video that's gonna show y'all how this man got so upset because this bitch ain't want to be touched.
Right.
Talk about it.
On my mama, Shorty got me all the way up. So let me explain to y'all. Let me explain to y'all the story. I flew this way from Indiana. You know what I'm saying? Been talking to her on Instagram for months. You feel me? I done spent damn near 5 G's on this. She talking about she don't want nobody touching her. Man, you got me up. You mean? Well, you can leave. First of all, hold up. First she talking about she don't even fly Spirit, right? Talking about she don't fly Spirit. Okay, so I get her Delta. That's damn near 600-700 last minute, right? Okay. So plus her bags, check-in, all that shit. We go get her the Uber, all that shit. Then I'm damn near at 2 G's already. So we get here. First night I'm being a whole gentleman. Have you not? Have I not been a gentleman to you though? Have I not done anything? But you should have knew what it was if I flew you out here though. Why come out here then?
What do you mean?
So y'all, this is the Instagram model. You know what? I ain't gonna even be no petty ass.
Cut the video, man.
Cut the video.
Cut it
Because
out.
you're a goofy.
Right.
And you done spent all this money thus far. Absolutely, I'm going to come out there and let you spend some more money, you fucking goofy. I don't got to fuck you.
Nah.
Especially if you done did X, Y, Z for me to get here. Of course, I'm going to get whatever I can get out of it, and I don't got to fuck you.
Right. So.
She ain't obligated. Hey,
No, she
ain't
not.
no woman obligated to fuck no nigga that buy her a flight. Now, as a man, you could choose to take your chances because that's what you're doing. But if you're going to fly a woman out, she ain't obligated to give you no pussy, fella, brother, goofy. Ain't nobody obligated to give you no pussy. You spent your own money. You did all that on your own to try to trick a bitch out some pussy. You tried to trick the bitch. Am I wrong or am I right?
No, you're right.
He tried to trick a bitch.
Absolutely.
That's what we call it.
No,
he tried
absolutely.
to trick out some pussy. He didn't get what he want, and now he got upset.
See, and I agree with you, right? Because first of all, why the dude in the video and he complaining about spending $5,000 the whole time in the video? He trying to show his Philippe Patek and his pinky ring. He like, oh, and I don't give a fuck. It's not about the money. Of course, it's the money, my brother. Look, that's what happened when you. That's what happened when tricking goes wrong.
Tricking goes wrong.
That what happened when you decide to take on that route to where that's what you're gonna do to entertain females and send them money and fly them to you. That's what happened, right? It's supposed to. The other thing that we don't even be talking about, which brothers got to be thinking about these days and understand, that's trafficking.
Oh shit!
These days. You understand that?
They
know that's the other side of the game. If you fly somebody down here wherever you live and you fly a girl over and then she say you did something that you know you were not supposed to do, you could get done for trafficking.
You can get done for trafficking, and if you did something you ain't supposed to do, like take some pussy.
Well, exactly right, because it could easily go wrong.
You getting booked, gang.
You getting booked, and they giving football numbers for that.
You didn't spend your money.
You a dumbass brother for doing that first.
You spent your money.
You spent your money. So listen. So this is what I would do. This is what I would do, right? You lose some, you win some. If that's what you taking a gamble.
He made a bad investment.
You made a bad investment. You go to the casino and you lose some money. You ain't gonna be crying about it. Take that on the chin because that's the game you chose, brother. You dig what I'm saying? You can't expect it. She doing what she's supposed to do. You got played.
Absolutely.
Which is what should have happened to your ass because that's what you do. You think you're gonna pay for some shit. That what happened.
Well,
ain't no return policy on that.
Not no
you
guarantee.
dig what I'm saying?
Not no guarantee.
For sure.
I had a few motherfuckers that offered to fly me out.
Right.
You know, one of them wanted to fly me out. You know, unfortunately for him, it was to my home city, Chicago. You know. And baby, I took that flight and I enjoyed myself.
Right, but
never seen him. I don't owe you no motherfucking pussy nigga. What the fuck wrong with you? You decided to want to trick. You thought you was tricking me out some pussy. You thought you was finna trick me out some pussy by buying me a flight. Okay. Now, if you ain't already fucking this bitch or you ain't fucked her before, don't buy no damn flight. Go to see her. Buy yourself a flight. And go see her.
Right. And a lot of and dudes, look, and
stupid
women.
as hell.
Listen, women understand now. Money don't make you nothing out here, man. You gotta move. You gotta be gained up. That's why I say what the thing, Glick. Remember what that mean?
Logic.
Game, logic, intelligence, and common sense.
I've been using that logic shit, my young.
Yeah, you should.
I've been using
because it
that
go
on
both
you.
ways. It's just not for the dudes. It's just for the women too. Game, logic, intelligence, and common sense. He don't make no sense. So as a female, she probably looking like, okay, you paid $5,000 and you want me to come over there. Okay, I'm gonna come over there, but what is it looking like? Okay, she probably don't even like you, and she thinking, okay, maybe he got some money. She get over there. You smell bad. You got this because in the whole video you trying to show your jewelry or whatever. She probably seen something better because 9 times out of 10, the females that are down for that, they've been to Dubai. They done deal with some Arabs, and now you doing all of this down in the third.
They
don't. First of all, what kind of hoe? Look. This the thing.
Flying her to a city where she already got 3-4 niggas lined up.
Hold up. Hold up. I don't even got money like that, but I'm looking at the video. I'm thinking, what kind of money? You paid $5,000. What kind of hotel room with the separate beds? This thing look like a motel. with the bed or whatever, and the decor in the background not even matching up for the protect. You know what I'm saying? So I don't even get it. But you got played, brother, because 9 times out of 10, when I'm using common sense, game intelligence, and logic, a lot of things not adding up.
Yeah. See, I wouldn't tell the ladies don't go on a trip. You know what I'm saying? Now, in some situations, this shit could be dangerous. Niggas could cancel your flights. You could possibly be stranded, so have your own money to get back home. But if a nigga want to fly you somewhere and you don't want to fuck him, take the free trip. I would take the free trip and be gone on his ass.
But be ready for the consequences that come with it.
Ain't no consequences. What the nigga gonna do? Rape you? That's the only. Now, you may have to worry about a nigga raping you, okay? Now, if a nigga rape you, then you know what? That's just fucked up because you shouldn't have did what you did, okay? Because y'all both had a motive and he just so happened to win the whole situation. You wanted to play him. He was playing you. So if he takes some pussy from you, then damn, bitch. I mean, you can get him locked up and all of that, but bitch, you shouldn't have came. You knew what the nigga wanted. If the nigga gonna fly you out and you ain't give him no pussy, you better be able to bounce on his ass, leave his ass, buy your own flight home, get your own room if you have to. Like, nah. Like, I'm not gonna tell you nah, but please don't ever think that you finna book me to flight and automatically get some pussy. I'll leave on your ass the first night. You'll never see me again. Thank you for the free flight. I can go see my nigga for free. So see another nigga for free.
So this is a double-edged sword, right? You gotta be cognizant of the women y'all are dealing with, dudes out here, because if it's a woman who care about herself, her reputation, and she got some kind of future, she got something to lose, I don't even want. If I'm a female and I have a future ahead of me, I'm trying to do something that's meaningful in my life. I ain't even trying to have a nigga have text messages of me saying, oh, I'm gonna fly, I'm gonna send you this money, we finna meet. I don't even want that. Nigga, you can keep that shit if you lame like that. But on the other end, like you saying, if that's what you do, females gonna do whatever they do. Get your money. I ain't mad at Shorty for doing whatever she did.
What you gonna do? Get your free flight.
Dude, that's what you get. Because look, the flip side, you ain't never gonna hear like Chris Brown or somebody talking about, oh, I sent money to this female and I'm pretty sure people who do that probably have had people play them out their money. They ain't even gonna talk about it because guess what? They ain't even worried about that. So the fact that you on social media filming that shit, talking out loud about this shit, you bothered about this shit. It make you look goofy than a motherfucker.
He is a goofy.
That way. I agree.
But you wanted
Don't
to
be
touch
doing
on
that.
So we ain't even have to. Everybody already know how those rules go. P. Diddy is in jail right now for flying bitches out for the same shit.
Right.
Be careful. Ladies, if you're going to finesse a nigga out of a flight and a trip, bitch, make sure you able to get yourself home and get your own stay. Don't let nobody fly you out and you're going to be stranded and you forced to give them some pussy when you don't want to. But these niggas is looking for pussy. I had niggas that invite me on trips that was my homies. And I said, you know what? I'm going to turn this trip down because you my homie. And your ass ain't getting no pussy. I don't even want you to even have a thought in your mind you going to get some pussy. So I'm not going to go. Fuck you. Fuck the Mexico trip. I'm cool, gang. I buy my own Mexico trip. So if you ladies are going to go and take a trip on somebody else's dime, make sure you got your own money to get your own room and your own flight back home. Just in case if this nigga get real mad and cancel your shit.
Right.
That's all I got to say.
Well, you got to have
But
options.
we all should know the rules to that, though.
Right.
You know, this ain't nothing new. This ain't nothing new under
Oh,
the
yeah,
sun.
for sure.
You know, this shit's been going on. So, you know, you got to play by the rules.
He a lame ass
If you
dude
wanna
for doing
survive.
that. He a lame ass dude for doing that.
If you
That's
want
what
to
you
survive
chose.
out here in the
Then what you
world,
get.
that's what he get. That's what
I wasn't even looking at what he was talking about. I was just looking at, and he got the ring, and then he like, look,
he
he ain't even
overdoing
about
it.
the money. He ain't,
Yeah, he was
bruh. If you
overdoing
don't
it.
shut your ass up, bro, I don't.
goofy.
Come
A
on
goofy
now.
is a
Next
goofy.
topic. We ain't
Next.
even gonna spend out. We ain't
Thank
even go.
you.
There's a lot of work. Come on
I
now.
don't even like talking about those kind of goofies because I don't deal with them.
Come on now.
Okay.
Hell nah.
So, speaking of goofies, okay, we got Blueface goofy ass on the internet talking about. Now we know he got a type. We know Blueface. Okay, we know Blueface got a type. We know he like his light skin mixed girls, light skinned girls. Okay, but the internet caught this goofy ass nigga on camera or record talking about dark-skinned girls and how he was so shocked to see a pretty dark-skinned girl. And this is one thing that I really cannot stand because motherfuckers act like it ain't no beautiful dark-skinned, brown-skinned girls out here. Let me let y'all watch the clip, and then we gonna talk about it after y'all see what this goofy-ass nigga said about dark-skinned girls. And I am, hold on, let me be real clear. I am an advocate for brown skin, dark skin, light skin, anything of color. I am an advocate, but I just really hate how society downplay darker skinned women when there are so many beautiful dark skinned women. However, we got this goofy ass nigga, talking about dark skinned girls, and he was so surprised to see. He said, these two dark-skinned girls look nice. I ain't never seen a nice-looking dark-skinned girl. Weird.
It's hard to find a pretty-ass dark skin. These some cute-ass dark skins right here. Nigeria! Nigeria! I hit that shit, chat. They're homies. Like, it's hard to find a nice dark skin. These some nice dark skins right here.
You know what's funny about this clip is he said it's hard to find a pretty dark-skinned girl. But you got some black men out here that think it's hard to find a pretty black girl in general, And I think that's just absolutely crazy. However, you can't blame them because that is what society has taught us. As people, the darker the skin is the uglier the people. When I see so many beautiful, dark, chocolate skinned people who are gorgeous, beautiful, okay? And, to white people, y'all all black. It don't care if you his skin color, my skin color, his skin color. I don't care what's your skin color. Black is black. The only people that separates the skin tone is your own people, which is black people. It's only black people that's going to differentiate you and say, oh, it's hard to find a nice-looking black-skinned girl, or it's hard to find a black girl that listens. Only black people separates by color. White people only see one color, and that's nigga. However, black people are the only people who separates light skin, red bone, yellow bone, medium caramel skin, peanut butter skin. Black people are the only person who broke that shit down to all these different colors. Okay? It is very well possible to find a beautiful chocolate woman. And when I say chocolate, because they keep saying that I'm light skinned, which I don't believe I am. I'm brown. Okay? But when I say chocolate, I mean chocolate, milky chocolate black skin that is so rich that it's rare. So rich. I mean, so black and rich that it's rare, which makes them the real foreigners. Those are the real foreign girls. Those girls with that black ass skin that's milky and smooth and acne free. Acne bump will never touch their skin because it's so rich and melanin. Those are the true foreigners. Okay? And you can't tell me nothing about light skin, brown skin, none of that shit. Don't categorize me with nothing. I'm speaking on chocolate black women. Women who are dark brown, who are chocolate brown, who's not red bone, light skin, fair skin, brown sugar, milky chocolate, none of that shit. I'm talking about black women. All the black women out there who are beautiful, who has rich black skin. Okay? So rich and so potent that it frightens people. It makes people afraid. Y'all are the true foreigners. Y'all are the ones who are rare. It's rare to see such dark skin like that.
Right. So
I ain't excited to see no light skin, white skin, not nice hair. I get intrigued when I see somebody with skin that is the color of black.
So for me, even when you say nice hair, when you say all of that, even when people say that, not you per se, it's I'm getting caught up right now because I don't know whether to come from it from a political, academic point of view or from a general point of view. Mm-hmm. Let me just be easy with it because I don't want to sound like I'm the old uncle who'll be going to them books all the time I talk about a subject. First of all, if you ain't never seen no beautiful black ass women, that tell me that you ain't never been nowhere. You ain't never been nowhere, man. If you travel, if you get you them passport stamps, you get you a visa, get up out the country, get your ass out there to Ethiopia, get your ass out there to Uganda, the Gambia, get your ass out there to Nigeria, to Ghana, get your ass to Botswana,
Jamaica.
Mozambique, Portugal, Jamaica, the Caribbean. Look, most of the world, the majority of the world is melanated. Yeah. Get your passport stamp up. See, y'all people look up to celebrities, and y'all people look to celebrities for your news, and you looking at, oh, you ain't never seen no. Nah, that's him. He talking about his own experience. You dig what I'm saying? Get you some richness in your life. Get you some education. Travel. You know what I'm saying? Catch a flight and go somewhere not popular. Don't go to Bora Bora. Don't go to Cabo the whole time you want to travel. The destinations where you're going to meet a beautiful black woman, all complexions, with educated, all kinds of different it's a rainbow out there. So when somebody talk like that, it just let me know you're not educated enough. Clearly, you've not been nowhere, sir. It's good. You are judging the demographic. You are literally judging the demographic of a personality based. You in the club talking about I ain't never seen no in the club. I ain't got nothing to say, because saying anything else after this will make myself look dumb, because this shit is just like,
I got a
crazy.
picture of a when I say black, because a lot of people don't seem to know the color breakdown. When we say dark skin and black, I mean chocolatey rich black. These guys here said that I'm light skinned. They're fucking wrong. I'm not light skinned. I got 2 sisters and a niece and some nephews who are light skinned, who's yellow and light skinned. I don't want to be considered as light skinned. Call me brown. Call me fair skinned. Don't call me light skinned, because I know what light skin is. But when I talk about dark, chocolatey, black skin, beautiful women, I sent a picture to our chat, and there's a picture of a black. She was as black as the blackest berry on earth, but she was absolutely gorgeous. You hear me? And people like that intrigue me, because what the world wants you to think and what society wants you to think that is beautiful, I like to go with the opposite, okay? They think the lighter the skin, the more beautiful you are. That's not always true. Okay, that's not always true.
So let me ask you something before we see the picture. You ever dated somebody like that? Whatever we finna see right now.
You chocolately black.
Yeah, you ever been with somebody like that?
Not chocolately black. I've always, not because of my preference, but I've always somehow ended up with either brown skin or fair skinned men. But
why you think that is?
I don't know. But that ain't my fucking preference. I love me a motherfucking Morris Chestnut, tall, dark, and handsome. I love chocolate men.
So why? So you ain't been nowhere.
I've talked to black ass men before. But
you know say black ass.
Let me tell you. But you know what the black ass man told me? He was blacker than the motherfucker. You know what he told me? He told me he don't date dark skinned women. As black as he was black than a motherfucker. But then told me that he don't, just voluntarily told me he don't date dark skinned women. That's why he wanted to talk to me.
You know what that is, right? Because we ain't on that.
Serious.
No, we ain't on that. But you know what that is, right?
I love a talk. That's
we not talking about that today.
And I'm knowing his mama black and his daddy black, but he told me that he don't date dark skinned women, and it disgusted me. And I kind of never really dated a dark skinned man after that. Just so happened. But I love me a tall, dark, and handsome.
That was just one dude.
Low cut fade with waves. Okay. Tall, dark, and handsome, like a cup of coffee with a splash of cream.
But man, yo.
I'm just saying.
So you see the picture right there?
Y'all got me going down from home.
You see the picture right there?
Yes.
Which one? Y'all put the picture right there, whatever picture.
Beautiful women. Look at her right there in the middle. All of them. First of all.
All of them.
All of them are beautiful. Are they not all beautiful?
Look, man.
Look at the blackest one. Let's find the blackest one. Okay.
Why we gotta find the blackest
because
one?
Because we're talking about the dark-skinned girls. We're talking about the dark-skinned people. Okay, there's one in the top. Let's go in the top. No, not even her. Let's go up.
That's Lupita, right?
No, that ain't Lupita. We ain't talking about Lupita. Right here. No, go down. Go down to Jenna's worldview. Even all of them are beautiful. Look at their skin. Look how rich
all of them is beautiful. What you talking about?
It is rich. But when you talk about black people, they, he's saying it's hard to find a beautiful dark skinned woman.
Look,
How?
Look
at these women.
Look
at her.
Let me tell y'all something.
Look at these women. Are you
kidding
me?
Let me tell y'all something.
You're just ignorant, but that's an ignorant man. Look at how beautiful and rich that skin is.
Let me tell y'all
it looks
something.
edible. The skin. Look at her. Look at her right here. Over here with this orange background.
As
look how rich the skin is. It's so rich. It looks edible.
Oh
yeah, look at her. She black than a motherfucker. But that's okay.
Why you gotta say she blacker than a motherfucker and then say, but that's okay? Why you even gotta say? You say she blacker. You say I want she blacker than a motherfucker, but that's okay. Why you got?
She's foreign. It's foreign to see somebody so black to where she looks blue. It's foreign. That is the real foreign.
It's hard to find a pretty ass dark skin.
These bitches is foreign because they light skin with good hair. No, the foreign women is these bitches
that's somebody uneducated when it's. Let me tell y'all something. Let me put some education up in the bit right now, man.
Foreign. That's foreign. That intrigues me. If I see somebody that black, I would literally want to like touch them because your skin is so rich and so pure. It's so rich. It looks edible. It looks like chocolate. It looks like.
Don't make it sound like a fetish now.
I mean, I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Like
if
like
I see somebody that's black in person, I would stare. Like to me, you're foreign. I've never seen that before.
But it's not foreign.
But you are rare. You are rare. To have skin so dark, you are rare, and that's the beauty in it. You are rare. So appreciate yourself. All my dark skinned women and men who feel like they don't fit in. Appreciate yourself because y'all are rare. Because all the black folks want to go mix and make all these motherfucking different color babies and shit. Nah, the black people, the original black people.
Let me tell you. Let me.
I love it. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful thing.
Let me tell you how much being dark skinned is not so rare.
Put the camera on my man. He got something to say.
Let me tell y'all why being black and chocolate is not rare at all. Right?
Because you from Africa.
Nah, not even that. White is the minority of the world. Black is the majority of the world. So any continent you're going to go, they're going to be more dark skinned chocolate. The darker shades is the most popular. But because of what the narrative is pushed on us on social media, the magazines, how we came up, we are, and not to get all technical on everybody, right? We look at ourselves. The way we even look at ourselves is through the eyes of the white man. Because we have all been colonized and educated. So we judge ourselves. The way we judge ourselves, we look at women, where we look at ourselves, we look at ourselves in the eyes of the white man. So Jim Crow, whatever they were trying to do, it worked on us because we've been looking at ourselves and we be trying to put ourselves in. The whole time, like what you said, out of all that stuff you said, is like, they look at us and we all black, but we the ones who try and categorize ourselves like, nah, this is brown, this is chocolate, this is porcelain, this is all the
porcelain is crazy.
Whatever, right? In the meanwhile, we are the majority. You know how crazy that is?
It worked to an extent. It worked to an extent because you got people like me who black, okay? And you can't tell me that black skin ain't beautiful. I don't give a damn what you talking about. Now, one thing I can say, in defense of darker skinned people is that more light skinned people do have certain privileges than dark skinned people. That is a pure fucking fact. We can go down the timeline. I got 1,001 examples on how, the lighter skinned black people have certain privileges than darker skin. That I can't.
But you know what that is, right?
Because they think white is right, but it ain't.
Yeah. But I'm saying, okay, I understand. So we got to two separate things here. Let me tell you. Do you know back in the day, this is why they have Dominicans, and this is why you have some Latinos. They could say they could claim to be white, huh?
They ain't no damn white. They know.
Yeah, but depend. See, they
think they better than black people though.
Well, but they think they better till when it's time to go. When it go down, when you dig what I'm saying. So basically, what I'm trying to say is, there's one person.
I'm picking up what you're putting down.
Right. There's one person who look at the crayon box and say, when you go looking for a job, and you got to tick that box. Is you Latina? Is you black? What part of the crayon box you belong at? Because the person who dangling that opportunity in you needs to know so they could place you something. People say, what race you? Listen, there's only one race, the human race. People, oh, I'm not black, I'm me, Dominica. The fuck you talking about? There's a whole nother subject, and people ain't really ready for that.
Black as hell.
Anyway, y'all ain't ready for that because I'm trying to stay away from the other stuff that's too deep.
We don't want to talk too much about the whole black.
But I'm just telling y'all,
that's been a big topic in today's time for whatever reason. But we can move on to our last topic, guys, because we've been gone for a week, and it looks like we extending this episode out a little bit extra.
Make it be 3 hours. I don't care. I got something to say.
Oh,
let's talk about it.
We ain't gonna do 3 hours, y'all. We ain't gonna hold y'all like that. We ain't gonna hold y'all like that. But on the contrary to black and white and light skin and dark skin,
what
and
the
all
comment section say? Ain't nobody
all
fucking
this,
with us right now.
No,
nobody saying nothing in the comment section.
Well, they still talking
Ain't
about
nobody
they
didn't
still
call.
talking about the verses.
It's all good.
They still talking about the verses.
All right,
on the contrary to all of this skin tone color, which doesn't even, whatever. We can move past that. Let's talk about family curses and breaking family curses,
right,
and how people feel about their mothers and fathers and siblings being so toxic or being a part of a family curse to where they keep their children from that. Let's talk about that. This shit is bigger than skin tone. This shit goes deep into spirituality. This shit goes deep into your ancestors. It goes deep into history way before you, because family curses and family traumas, all of that shit is a real thing. Motherfuckers talk about, okay, light-skinned girls, dark-skinned girls, all of this. No, you need to figure out what's in your bloodline that's cursing you to even think that way. Talk about it.
Let's talk about it.
You only got that mindset and thinking that way about light-skinned, dark-skinned, brown-skinned, all of this. It's because you have a family curse in your mind.
No, you touching on some real shit.
That's some real shit.
Oh,
and I seen some real shit where a man said his family curses and how he decided to keep his bloodline away from his family.
My kids don't know my immediate family, and that was on purpose too. My kids don't know my mama. My kids don't know my daddy. My kids don't know my brothers and sisters. And no, it wasn't out of hate, it wasn't out of spite, and it's not because I don't love them. It's because I'm the cycle breaker in my family. See, I grew up around drug use, arguing, backbiting, lies, drama, every single day. Chaos was normal where I came from. And when you grow up in dysfunction, you don't even realize how toxic it is until you start doing the inner work and building a healthier life. But once you change, you start seeing everything clearly. You realize some of the people you love the most are still committed to those same toxic patterns. So I made a decision when I had kids. My children will not grow up in the environment that I had to survive. So yes, my kids may know of them. They may see them once or twice here and there over the years, but I could probably count on one hand how many times my kids actually interacted with my immediate family. And that decision wasn't punishment. It was about protection. I didn't teach my kids to hate them, but I refused to expose my kids to the behavior that I had to heal from as an adult. When you're the one breaking generational curses, you have to protect the family that comes from you. That's the whole point. Even if that means creating distance from the family that you came from. You can still love people, but access to your peace and access to your children, that's something that you have to protect.
Right, I'm gonna speak on that first.
Come on.
That's something that's real. You brought up that topic, and I ain't
Like
even
that.
seen that video. Right? Let me tell you something. That stuff is real. I gotta speak on.
They said
I
we
got
froze.
3 babies, and I love my babies.
They
Right?
said we froze, but
And sometimes I.
never mind.
What happened?
I just read the comments. So
What the comment section
we
saying?
froze, but never mind. Okay.
Oh, we froze. Are we live, y'all?
Yeah, we
oh, y'all
live.
froze.
We live in the
okay, we
motherfucker.
live. All right,
And we
never
got the
mind.
best producer
Okay,
on
we
the
back.
background,
We
making
got the
sure
best
everything's
producer in the back. He one of the coldest ones in the game.
Yes.
I was just saying, listen. And when we first started this podcast, we made a pact to keep it a thigh wow, right? And it's called Get It Off Your Chest. And I know we be talking about stuff, and we be saying we're not holier than now. Me personally, it's something that I had blocked in my memory because I'm writing my next book that I'm writing, and I'm having to speak to my to my immediate family members, asking about stuff that happened, and I put it in my past. My daddy went to prison, right? And I remember going to see my daddy in prison, but I had put it in the back of my mind because I didn't really want to remember that. Fast forward, and I told myself when I was young, I ain't never gonna be like my daddy. I ain't never gonna do this because, he had kids with not a bunch of women. He had kids with 2 women, and he went to prison. And I was like, I really don't want to be like that. And I did not grow up around my daddy. He was around different things, and I grew up in a whole nother environment. You know what I'm saying? But the funny thing about my life is I end up doing the exact same thing.
Damn.
Like you saying, it's a family curse. I've been locked up. I'm not proud of that, but I talk about it just so I'm not better than him. I don't stand in front of y'all having this conversation like, oh, okay, I ain't never gonna. Yeah, I've been locked up before, and you know what I'm saying? And I ain't never been married because I did the same thing with kids and whatever, you know what I'm saying?
Baby mamas, 3, 4 different
Yeah. Well, I got 2 baby mamas, you know what I'm saying? And I
like
got
your
3
daddy.
kids, you dig what I'm saying? But when I was young, some of the things that I did, I never thought I'd do that.
Yeah.
But when they talk about the family, I I'm like, I ain't never gonna be like that. But whoa, I'm 46 years old, y'all, and I'm looking at myself in front of y'all, and I'm like, damn, some of the things my dad did, I did the same thing. And I'm not proud of it, and I'm talking about it right now. Some of the things I'm trying to heal from him, and some of the things I'm looking at it, and I'm like, when people talk about it, that's when you brought up that topic, when I say that's real, it's real.
I did.
And it's not, especially to us, but black man, it's realer than a dollar bill. I'm gonna let you pick it up, man. You started it.
Well, for me, like, like my life, my family aspect is, my mom and dad been married since forever. Got 8 kids, so my family is close.
Shout outs to the OG, Papa Bear. He my dude. I always say that when you
we
say
always
that.
talk about we always talk about that. But I felt what he said because sometimes family members can be toxic. Okay. And not to say that my family has not tried to do that in its own. Like, hey, I want to keep my family, my kids away from this person because this person is just a nasty, toxic person. Okay. Now, when you're talking about family curses, when you have so many different siblings, some people can inherit that family curse and some siblings won't. Some people don't inherit the family curse. You know what I mean? However, you will have those people in the family who's well aware of the family curse, like this guy is. Okay, so we won't know that I'm like crazy or anything, but you do have people who will inherit the family curse, but be aware of the curse that's actually going on and try to prevent it for their kids and their generation and their bloodline, which is exactly what he said. And I won't do what he did. Like, I can't imagine keeping my children and my family away from my immediate family, which is mom, dad, brothers, and sisters. I couldn't imagine that because my family is so close. But I do understand what he's saying because family curses is a real thing. And when you recognize that, you do want to protect your own children from that. I have external family members who have inherited family curses where I would like to keep my children from that. It's some things within the family you can recognize that it's a curse, and when you recognize that, it's like, yeah, I don't want my kid exposed to certain things in the family. You know what I mean? So I totally get what he's saying, 110%. Me personally, I wouldn't do it with my immediate family because we got curses, and we got issues and problems.
Everybody do.
Absolutely. We got problems and family curses.
Y'all are close, though. I like that.
We are, and we have to
I
be.
envy that about
You
y'all.
should not. You should not.
You
should not because it's not what it seems to be.
Well, right, but
we have curses. We have things that we have to get through, too. And not all of my siblings recognize the curse. I am one of the ones who recognize that we have a family curse, and I'm the one who can do whatever I need to do to try to prevent it and to try to protect the family from the family curse. If that makes sense. Sometimes when you realize that the family has a family curse, you have to protect the family from the family curse.
Let me tell you, I think it definitely go down to when people talk about you gonna envy what you don't got. Your family, when everybody get together and y'all are in a family picture that's 30, 40 people,
100.
Everybody 100. Now everybody not even there, and that's grandma, that's everybody. I envy that because I never really had that. The last time I had a family picture when there were people that I didn't even know was when I was 5 years old. So now I done did so many things. I done been so many places. My kids, because of the way I came up and never really had that, and because I didn't expose them to that, certain things is when I try and tell them, oh, this such and such in our family, they look at them, they place more importance in their friends more than family. I mean, that's family. They're like, and I'm looking at them like, yo, this is your uncle. And they're like, yeah, man, you're good. And I'm like, and I don't blame him because I never showed them the importance of that. So sometimes I feel like I fall short on that, but it's crazy. But this one of my biggest regrets. I just feel like, you know what I'm saying? I feel like I should have placed a lot of more emphasis on family and whatever, but then family curses is real. I didn't want to be a part of it, but sometimes the family curse, like I said, it ended up falling on my head, and I did the same thing my dad did. I don't know. So it's one of them. I'm going to let you speak on that.
You tried to prevent it, but it's still just
I want to be in the same situation, sitting here talking to y'all like that, right?
It's a family curse type situation, and you ended up in that situation while
I don't want my sons to fall into that.
Right, but you have to think about it. You tried to prevent that for yourself, but still ended up in that situation.
Right.
That's a family curse. So when you see that there's a curse on your family and you see patterns in your family, and you, out of a lot of other people who can actually recognize the family curse, then you have to do what it takes to prevent that family curse. Okay? So a lot of people,
tried.
But back when you were getting locked up and you were doing what your father did, you didn't recognize that you had a family curse.
No.
You only just now.
I was trying to get money.
Right. You only just now recognize you had a family curse because you've already lived it. So you can sit back and say, damn, that's a family curse because I ended up doing something that, that I didn't want to do but ended up doing. Yes, that's a family curse.
But how can I, I'm asking you now. How can I stop it, right? Because right now my son, let me tell you something. I got an older son. He older. He 19. I got a 19-year-old son. He get money. You know what I'm saying? And I love that about him because I taught him how to be a hustler. You can't wait on nobody. And he get money. But the thing is, I'm so afraid, and sometimes I overdo it. I'm like, no, you got to, you talk to your mama? Right. Listen, you talk to your uncle? And I'm so extra on it to the point where when I was 19, 18, and my grandma, God rest her soul, Grandma Tabitha, that my grandma, before she died. Yeah?
She got arrested?
No, I said rest in peace.
Oh, okay, rest in peace, Grandma Tabitha.
My grandma not getting arrested.
I'm about to say, damn, that's a family curse for real.
It could be my accent. I said rest in peace. I said she got arrested.
Grandma got arrested.
Hold on. I said rest in peace, Grandma Tabitha, but she would have won. She was the only one that was trying to get me together with my peoples. You know what I'm saying? But when she died, I was like, man, fuck them people, man. They wasn't around when I was young, whoop to woo. And now I'm in my 40s and I need to know some of these peoples, and we really related, like really my people. But I know nothing about them. I know they kids or whatever, and I feel like we are separated. So can you imagine how my kids feel? They don't even feel that. So I don't know how y'all did it, but I love that. It's like still, don't get me wrong, there's curses, but when y'all get together, it's like you can pinpoint. But I love that though, and I wish I had that. That's why I love being around y'all like that.
Yeah, you have to have somebody who recognizes the curse and wants to fight against it and wants to prevent it and want to stand against it, obviously. And then not only that, when you recognize the family curse, you want to teach your children who you want to prevent it. Who you don't want your children to be like you, and you don't want them to inherit that family curse. You have to teach them about family curse in general. Let them know, hey, this is a part of our family curse. You have to pay attention to these signs, pay attention to the things that is happening within the family, and try not to do that so that you can break the family curse. Everybody wants to be a rule breaker, a statistic breaker. Everybody wants to be a tie breaker. Everybody wants to break that. So if to help possibly prevent your sons from doing that, let them know about the family curse. Let them know that there's a family curse, and you can be the one to break it.
So let me tell you, you say something that's phenomenal that I ain't never did with my oldest son, because I got a younger son. And he's still young, you know what I'm saying? So I ain't got to worry about him yet. My oldest son, I ain't never told him that. I'm always giving them the game as far as, no, make sure you put your money in investments. But I ain't never said nothing like there's a family curse. I've never really faced it and told him that. So I think based on this conversation, I'm going to send him a message.
Be open.
I'm going to send him a message. And I'm going to say, you know, we got a family curse.
Yes. Let them know what it is.
And I'm going to attack it, directly and say, because I don't know nothing about my great-grandfather, because my dad never told me about his father or whatever. It was always about him, so I only know about him. And he went through the same shit that I end up going through. So I'm going to make it a point to where I communicate with my son and say, listen, whoop to whoop. Hopefully that's going to, so I'll take that.
You make them
so
aware
I appreciate
of it.
That.
Because how can you defeat something you're not aware of? Right. How can you defeat the enemy when you don't know who the enemy is? So you make them aware of it and let them know this is a family curse. You can choose to become a victim of it, or you can choose to break it. And of course, people want to break things. They want to break ties, and they want to be the different people in the family.
Word.
But you have to make them aware of it. This is a part of our family curse. Multiple baby mamas, going to jail. You let them know of those things, and it's nothing you can do to prevent it specifically. The only thing you can do is make them aware of it.
Right.
You can't stop them and say, hey, I did this. I made this mistake. This was my life, because they won't hear that. They won't hear what your life was like, because they're not going to be able to relate that to their own life.
Right.
The only thing you can do to possibly help your bloodline is making the next generation aware of the curses that goes through the family, and hopefully they be the one to break it. And if they're not the one to break it, maybe it's their children, or maybe it's one of your other children. You know what I mean? But that's information that you want to share. Us as Black people, we keep that kind of shit within the family, and we don't want to open up, and we don't want to talk about it. However, it's important to let the next generation and each generation know that this is a curse that's on the family, whether if it's incarceration, molestation, multiple baby mamas, non-commitment.
Speak on it.
Whether if it's entitlement, regardless of what it is that your family may be cursed with. There, you have to let other generations know that this is what y'all facing.
And I know a lot of people come from this profession. I'm gonna tell you, I come from a family to where it's like whatever we have been through as a family, and I'm close to all my siblings, but whatever we've been through, nobody spoke about it.
Yeah, a lot of Black families go through.
I ain't never spoke.
Everybody kind of keep it.
My siblings go watch it and be like, oh, I can't, because it was shut down, or you can't even talk about. We keep it.
Of course,
you
it's
know what I'm saying, but it's all good.
You can't talk about the family business, but you have to let.
You
have to let the next generation, which is your generation, know about the generation.
I come from that. Y'all saying, look, I'm in my 40s.
You're not telling no family secrets. You're not exposing nothing within the family. You're not breaking no loyalty. You're letting the next generation know what's going on with the previous generation.
And I'm open. Anything that's gonna help me grow as a person. I know I'm the oldest in this dynamic, but anything that's gonna help me grow as a human being, I'm taking it on board. If you give me some game,
absolutely,
game, logic, intelligence, and common sense.
And hopefully you take what I said and you implement it within your child's life, because that could be something that can help not only Munyon but y'all too. Let those other generations and those next generations know about the family curses that you've noticed. If you notice the family curses, you have to spread the word. Let them know so that somebody can be strong enough and powerful enough to fight it. Okay? And we don't want to spend too much time on that. I'm not a therapist, Munyon. You may want to seek a therapist. I'm not a therapist. I'm not licensed. This is all just based off my own experiences. So if y'all are going through similar situations, definitely reach out to some mental health specialists or some therapists to help you navigate through these situations that you may be going through, that your normal friends, family cannot help you through.
And I just wanted to say
absolutely.
Something.
Go ahead.
I wanted to squeeze it in there.
Go ahead.
Don't be a hater. I wanted to say that at the beginning of the podcast.
What did he talk about?
Don't be a hater.
Don't be a hater.
General, because a lot of people that I seen, a lot of people is haterade comments everywhere. People are not love. Support your people, support your family, support everybody who you be around. You're looking at me like I'm talking crazy, like where that came from.
I'm listening. I'm letting you go. I'm letting you say what you got to say.
Because I saw something.
Chest,
let me tell you where that come from. We talk about GLIC, right?
Yes.
Gain, logic, intelligence, competence. One of the acronyms. I think I'm gonna start having to do this on every podcast episode that we have.
Shit.
Haters. I have something for that. Having anger towards everybody.
Except your damn self.
Haters.
Except your motherfucking self.
Having anger towards everybody resembling success.
Well, that's crazy.
That's haters for me.
I don't even know the haters. I don't see them. I don't.
But that's just what I'm saying. I remember. I want to talk about that. I'm like,
I'm sure I got plenty, but I don't know them. I don't see them.
And I like that because you're not supposed to see them.
I don't know them. I don't see the haters.
Because sometimes your haters are your biggest supporters too.
I cannot tell you not one. I can't tell you not one hater.
Right.
I can't because
I'm with it.
I don't know them. They're unimportant to me.
Okay.
But
let's close it out now.
Since we have been on this thing for an hour and 30 minutes, before we close out, we got shadow outlines going on right here. Man, tell them what you got.
Guys have been supportive. Please, when you buy the book, please leave a review on Amazon. If you like a signed copy, hit me up. But thank y'all so much. And I'm going to be honest, I haven't seen so much love in a while, but since we started the podcast, it's crazy. I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for the love.
Absolutely. Yeah. And then, of course,
let's talk about this.
Yes, my candles.
Yes.
I got a bunch of them. I have to make more. I haven't found the time to make more.
And you forget to talk about this, too.
Oh, that's my lip gloss. The girls know. I put it on my Instagram. The girls know what.
Oh, the girls know?
Yeah, they should know what.
What about the ones who don't know? Talk about it.
Okay, so the ones who don't know where I get my lashes and my lips and my makeup and my hair and all the things that make me so fabulous for the podcast, just follow perfect.ion collection on Instagram.
Right.
If you want to shop our amazing candles, because this damn thing smell good. I'm going home to make me
so
one.
Good.
It smells so masculine.
So good.
This one's called Masculine Man. It is a all natural organic wax, and y'all can purchase those candles.
This is my favorite one. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, that's the Baccarat.
That's the Baccarat.
A lot of people like those. Those are only available from Christmas to Valentine's Day. We stopped selling them around Valentine's Day, unless you're an exclusive member, of course. But yeah, that's what I do in my spare time. I get the girls beautiful. I make candles. And if y'all want those items, please go and shop at perfect-ioncollection.com. Okay? And we got a discount code. So if y'all want to go and get something, the discount code is perfect10 for 10% off, or ship it for free shipping. So y'all go ahead and check it out.
Show love, y'all.
We're going to be lighting these candles next week. I feel like I need to light them so I can make new ones.
Yeah, we got to light them live.
Yeah, we're going to light them live. We're going to let them burn live.
We're
going to burn that masculine man live, because that masculine man scent, it do something to me. Ain't nothing like a masculine man, okay? Ain't nothing like a masculine man, you hear me? So we're going to light that one next week. But I guess that's all we got for y'all today. It's been a pleasure hanging out with y'all for an hour and a half. And we are back like we never left. And we will see y'all next Thursday. Until then, peace.
Yeah. Turn the mic up. We are perfection. Let's talk about it. Yeah. This is get it off your chest. Say it with your chest. No filter, no stress. We address what's next. Hip hop culture, news, what's fresh. If it's heavy on your heart, better get it off your chest. Get it off your chest. Go ahead, confess. Real talk only, we don't deal with the mess. From the streets to the net, we connect and dissect. Munya and perfection, now the combo in effect. Mic check, 1, 2, breaking